Meet the Bolds, yes, meet the Bolds. Come on, meet the Bolds. You know you want to.
Hello again, welcome to our final Bolds Hour, where I'm reading you some juicy excerpts from the Bolds Go Wild, which is just out on paperback. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's why we're all here. So, here we go. The next morning, to prevent the twins getting too excited, Mr. and Mrs. Bold didn't tell them about the item on the news and their firm conviction that Grandma's visit was imminent. They were careful not to turn on the radio or TV, and Mrs. Bold took them to school as usual. If Grandma arrived, it would be a wonderful surprise when they got home. If she didn't, well, then they wouldn't be disappointed. "I wonder if I should work from home today?" Mr. Bold asked his wife. "Yes, dear," said Mrs. Bold. "Good idea. Your mother could arrive at any moment. I'm busy making a new hat for my market stall. I found an old toilet seat and some plastic pipes in a skip, and I'm going to create something very special." "I'm working on some new knock-knock jokes," replied Fred. "Try a couple out on me then," said Amelia. "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Tyrone." "Tyrone who?" "Tyrone shoelaces." "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Olive." "Olive who?" "Olive next door." "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Nana." "Nana who?" "Nana your business." The dogs just left the room. "That's enough, Fred," chortled Amelia. "I must get on with my hat." "Yes," agreed Fred. "What an exciting day this is." So Mr. Bold sat at the kitchen table with his notepad, and Amelia got on with her hat making. This creation was shaping up to be one of her best. With the help of some chicken wire, the toilet seat was raised above her head like a sort of halo. The lid could be lifted up if desired to create a sunshade, while the plastic piping, which she had covered with glitter, curved around, pointing upwards. The whole creation was then finished off with a bright bunch of yellow plastic chrysanthemums sprouting cheerily from the end of the pipes. "Splendid," said Mrs. Bold to herself, turning her head from side to side and admiring her reflection in the mirror. "Funny, original, and very, very unusual, if I say so myself. I think I deserve a nice cup of tea now." But before she had a chance to remove the hat and put it on its stand, the doorbell rang. Amelia stopped and sniffed the air. Yes, she could definitely smell hyena, and she was sure a faint whiff of zebra too. Then came a frantic knock at the door. "Fred," cried Mrs. Bold, "there's someone at the door." Mr. Bold rushed into the hallway, took a deep breath, and answered the door. There before him appeared to be a large shrub around a metre tall. The shrub trembled slightly. "Hello," said Fred, baffled. "Let me in. It's your mother," hissed the shrub. Fred gasped and opened the door wide. The green bush shot into the hall. "Close the door, Spot, quick." As soon as the door was closed, the branches of the shrub cracked and splintered. A furry leg appeared, then another, then some round furry ears and a snout. Finally, the rest of the bush landed on the floor, and there, bedraggled, panting, covered in leaves, and looking a little bewildered, was someone unmistakable. His mother. "Mum," cried Fred, throwing his arms around her. "I can't believe you're here." He couldn't speak for crying. I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like to see what happens next, and who wouldn't, then it's all in The Bolds Go Wild. It's been lovely speaking to you every day, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye and good luck to your families.